Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. It's nothing too special. I actually did it using two shadows from the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette. It's really quick and easy to do. You can either add lashes like I did or you can just use mascara, but it's nothing too technical and it is pretty quick and easy. No little tricky liquid liner or anything like that. So yeah. And don't forget, if you enjoy this video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's right down there somewhere. If you want to see how I did this look, then just keep watching. Bye. Hi everyone, so I'm starting today by priming my face with the L'Oreal Lumi Magic primer. I like this primer seeing as I have dry skin because it brings a little bit of luminosity underneath your foundation, and just for where I have some slightly enlarged pores, I'm adding the Benefit Professional primer. After adding tape to my eyes, I decided to go in and prime my lids with Maybelline's Colour Tattoo in Creme de Nude, and then I'm just setting that using the kind of banana coloured shade from the Shaaanxo palette just to make sure that all my shadows go on smoothly. Then taking that bottom middle shade from the Shaaanxo palette, I'm going to just put this all over my lid and blend it upwards just to create a kind of smoky effect. I'm using a flat sort of shader brush. This is actually the brush from my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and I'm just using patting motions to make sure to get a good amount of pigment on my eyelids, and then I'll take this fluffy brush and just smoke it out as much as I can, and of course just repeat on the other eye. Here I'm dragging the shade out towards the tape to kind of create a triangle. It gives you more of a cat eye effect, and it's a really good tip to use for hooded eyes as well. Here I'm taking the fluffier brush and using that yellow shade from the Shaaanxo palette and basically just blending out any harsh edges and blending it up towards my brows. Then I'll take this slightly more dense blending brush and add some more of that colour to the outer corners just to create a little bit more depth. After brushing away any fallout that I've had from the shadows, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and this foundation is the Cover FX Oil-Free Foundation, and I'll put my shade in the bottom bar just in case you want to know. And this is actually sort of like a first impression. I love this foundation. This was my second time using it, and basically it just applies beautifully. It wears great, and even on my dry skin, if I add a little bit of oil, if I'm feeling particularly dry, it still applies beautifully, and it just gives you such a flawless finish. And I actually got this because my mum ordered the wrong shade, so thanks mum. But as you can see, I'm just applying it with my damp beauty blender and working around my face in stages. I just find this is the easiest way to apply this foundation, but as you can see, it's got a pretty good medium to full coverage depending on how you apply it. For concealer, I'm using my good old favourite, the Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay, and putting this on all the usual places because I use it to highlight as well. And of course, I'm going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender. And after all that's blended, I will of course go in with my By Terry Hydra powder just to set that all in place. This foundation actually stays a little bit tacky as well, so after I've set my concealer, I'll take a bigger fluffy brush and set my entire face as well. For my lower lash line, I'm taking this tiny little brush from Real Techniques and the shade I used on my eyelids, and just running this along my lower lash line and kind of winging it out a little bit just to give the illusion that I'm wearing liquid liner when I really didn't go to that much effort. Then I'll take the lightest shade in the palette, the shimmery one, and run this on my inner corners. And just in case you're wondering, I did do my brows off camera as a wee cheat just to save a little bit of time. I'm just applying mascara here before I go on to falsies. I use the Ardell Demi Whiskies, and I did have an absolute nightmare doing these, so I just showed you my right eye just to show you how I actually apply them. Moving on to bronzer, I used the Bourjois Matte Illusion bronzer and this Duo Fiber Real Techniques brush, and just bronzed up the perimeter of my face before I go in with my contour, which I am using the Makeup Geek Cool Porcelain shade, and as usual my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I haven't found anything that's as good as this brush, and it's so great for travel because you've got two brushes in one. And I'm just lightly contouring my face today. I don't want to make it too out there, but I don't really like not contouring, so we're going to do a little bit. And then I've actually taken this smaller, I think it's a Morphe brush, but I will have it in the bottom bar. It's perfect for contouring my nose, and I just make sure to blend out the edges of that so that we don't have too harsh lines on the sides of our nose. For blush, I'm using the other end of my Kat Von D brush and Coralista. I think this is the perfect blush for summertime, and I'm just going to hit my cheeks with this and then blend it out so that there's no harsh lines. For highlight, I'm using MAC Soft and Gentle, which you know I absolutely love this highlight if you watch my videos, and I'm just going to hit the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, and I dust it over my brow bone and a little bit just above my eyebrow, and of course the end of my nose. For lipstick, I'm using a shade from the Shaaanxo palette. I really can't fault these lipsticks. They are really creamy and really nice. They are sometimes a little bit hard to work with, but I think that they're just awesome. To finish the whole look off, I just spritzed my face with the badescue finishing spray, and that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye!